Welcome to the channel, friends. So today's video is going to be covering the Honeywell Home Pro 1000 series non-programmable manual style thermostat. This is a great thermostat if you want a simple, very easy to use thermostat. You basically have two switches and two buttons. And it's super simple to use. We'll go over this operation right now. We'll have here on the right, so for the switch, we have the fan switch. We have on and auto, so we want to keep that in auto for normal operation. On will continuously run the fan, so you might not want that all the time. It's only if you want to circulate the air. Let's go ahead and switch that to auto. That's your setting that you want it in. Then you have the mode switch. So we have off, which is when you want to change out your batteries, keep it in off, go ahead and remove them and install new ones. Or if you want to turn the system off. Or your cooling and heat mode. Now, as you can see, when I turn it into heat, this will flash. So what that indicates is that it's in a safe wait time. So it's waiting for the heat pump to cycle through its waiting period. And then once it's done doing that, it will continue and it should turn on solid. So that just indicates it's waiting. As you can see on the screen, you have your current room temperature. That's what's always going to be on the display on the thermostat. So don't confuse that with your set point. Your set point is made by changing the adjustment with these buttons. So let's turn it to 78. That's going to be a set point. As you can see, it says set 78. Set point of 78. And then it disappears. It goes back to that room temperature. Don't be confused with that. If you want to check what the set point is, you can hit these buttons just once. So you hit it once, and it's going to show you your current set point, and then it's going to go back to the current room temperature. Now, let's go back to the off position. You would do this for the same thing for the cooling, okay? Same operation. But let's go to the off position, and I want to show you how to get into the setup menu. So you would hold these two buttons down. Now, that brings up a different menu here, a different display. And as you cycle through these, it's going to give you different options here on the right. Okay? If you hold these buttons down again, it's going to cycle to the next function, which is the bigger number here on the left. Different function. Okay? Then it went back to the room temperature. So as you can see, this is the setup menu. I'm going to go over each one of these in the list. So let me go do that now, and I'll show you what each one of these mean. All right, so the first function number, which is 5, is going to be the heating cycle rate. So cycles per hour. That's why that thing was flashing. So this must be set to like a very low number. So setting number 5 is going to be for gas or oil furnaces of less than 90% efficiency. Number 1 is for steam or gravity systems. Number 3 is for hot water systems. 6 is for electric furnaces. Now, these numbers are that smaller number on the right, as you can see here. This is your function. This is your setting. All right, so off to number 6, which is the next one. So we have auxiliary heat cycle rate, CPH, cycles per hour, for hot water systems and furnaces over 90% efficiency, which is the first selection of number 3. Number 1 is going to be for steam or gravity systems. 5 is for gas or oil furnaces, less than 90% efficiency. Number 6 is going to be for electric furnaces. Moving along, we have number 9. Number 9 is compressor cycle rate, CPH, same thing, cycles per hour, and it's set to 3, recommended for most compressors. Other cycle rate options include 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 cycles per hour. 13 is going to be early start. So number 1 is on, 0 is off. So the ones in bold here are going to be your default. And number 14 is going to be temperature display, which is 0 is Fahrenheit, 1 is Celsius. 15, compressor protection. 1 equals 5-minute compressor off time. 0 equals no compressor off time. 20 is clock display. 0 is 12-hour display, and 1 is 24-hour display. 25 is lower temperature range. 0 is standard range, which is 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. 1 is lower temperature range for garage model, which is 35 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. And the very last one is 40, which is restore program schedule to default. 0 is off, 1 is on. So program schedule default settings are listed in the operating manual. So if you want to restore the defaults, you would go to number 1. And that there is the list. I'll give you a close-up. And that covers the setup menu, which is very important to know when you first set this up in your home. If you were to get it used or from a friend or whatever the case, even brand new, you want to go ahead and set that up. But that is the Pro Series 1000. Very simple operation. As simple as just pressing up or down on your thermostat and putting it in the correct mode, and you're good to go. It's super simple. You can't really mess this thing up. There's not a lot of options and advanced stuff to confuse you or, kind of throw you in a bind. But very simple operation, and a great thermostat if you want something super simple and easy to use. All right, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please place them right down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please go ahead and do so. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.